Hello and welcome to ISTV English News. I'm Dhanya. Let's take a look at the top stories first. Stop widening works along Tidim Road if it's not going to be completed soon, says MLA Laishom Ibomcha. And allow voters to elect their favorite candidates without applying any pressure tactics and ensure free and fair ADC polls, says Nemcha Kipgen. The news in detail. MLA of Keshamthong, Laishom Ibomcha, said it will be better to stop widening of Tidim Road if there is no likelihood that the works will be completed quickly. Laishom Ibomcha made the statement while talking to pressmen during an inspection of the progress of widening work taking place along the road. Ibomcha pointed out that not only did the government make announcement on numerous occasions that the widening work will be completed before the Sangai festival last year, Chief Minister Okram Ibobi was annoyed with the pace of work and reprimanded the Works Minister by summoning him at the inspection site. It is very unfortunate that even after the passage of such a long period of time, neither the widening or repair works have been completed, he said. He alleged that the pace of work had been hampered by the use of limited labourers over short segments of the road. Due to the long delay, the stretch between Keshamphat and Malom has become extremely dusty and it has become a health hazard for people living on either side of the road. The administration reluctance to take up steps to ease the traffic jams caused by multiple diversions to facilitate the construction of culverts across the road showed that it does not care about the inconveniences caused to the people, he said. He expressed doubts whether the widening work could be completed before this year's Sangai festival. The supply of drinking water has been hit due to non-completion of construction of drains and residents have been deprived of drinking water for months, he said. If the widening of the road is not completed very soon, local residents are going to come to the streets and protest, the MLA warned. He reminded that on April 22, residents of Keshamphat had protested and forced temporary stoppage of construction work.
Expansion Governor, my name is Patok Assembly, we am live over the development work name as the police support of the other live activity. Is in pipes in sea, quick pipes over men, supply pipes, loyal Kakre, Oji, Matu Hele, Oji, a quick Prajazin is in connection to be, other is in Takpo Pangdava, and a point to supplement of the Kari and Messinadi, or Vizanati, other the Aragadi Masi, Governor. Tashing is in pipes, Tuna Samno Simbiro, not Nalasi, Tuna Lusimbiro, not the Prajazing Hauraga, how is it sweater not Tinjangarani, other government up in Toxiri Matudi, where concerned department now. Tunamak, pipe is some view, Aduga Masi, I am pipe connections, supply line low, legally low, a quickie, Pasatira advanced, Tatu advanced Siriga, rain Tiriga, low Bakari, Aduna, Maggie Rice, Pura Porvito, Porvito with the lighter than is in Takupangavasi, Governor Planum to Tobide, the 100 Yang Day, and the Yaraga, the Puna Lubiro, Loyal Topiro, I government appeal to
MLA of Kangpokpi, Nemcha Kipgen, has made a general appeal to allow voters to elect their favorite candidates without applying any pressure tactics on them and ensure free and fair ADC polls. She made the appeal while addressing an election rally of INC candidate of Irang Part 2 ADC constituency, Bhumi Prasad, at Pani Keti Junior High School. Chairman of Sadar Hill ADC, Haukolal Hangshing, also attended the function. Please do not carry out any form of violence and allow the people to exercise their rights, she said. Nemcha said the Congress party government is secular and not communal. Prosperity will come only after stability is ensured. Violence can never bring development, she said. Let us make our contributions to make the ensuing election free and fair, she said.
Autonomous District Council election free and fair election. Let the people decide. Payana, Apamadu, Kalaga Pigadabani. I was in Mayanda Muka request only, Triton Tonagano, other Shortness of Palm.
The preliminary round of 4th Suk state-level spelling competition was organized at Johnstone Higher Secondary School today. The final round will be conducted on May 31st. During the preliminary rounds, 402 students participated in the competition for classes 5 to 7, while 417 students competed in the category for classes 8 to 10. Speaking about the competition, General Secretary of Students' Union of Kanglei Park, Manisana Mangang, who is also the co-convener of the organizing committee, said the objective behind the competition is to expose the hidden talents of the students. The students participating in the competition are from Imphal West, Imphal East, Thoubal, Bishnupur, Senapati and Ukrul districts.
Education system Mairoi sing amadi guardian sing na masa sing koi mairoi sing asi English na haibadi Angrezi lon asi ngangma matamda English lori haibagi wakhalon asi amna changthok chaba maduda kari nainaraga madu kari asum bangang ga dagi haibagi wakhalon tubani hoi nathare kanda koina English ngangi haibagi wakhalon amka amna changthok chaba gem ka train amka lakpa sida sukna ai student union of kamai pak sukna madugi wakhalon sing adu khara khakta mak changthok chaba ngamgadra haibagi wakhalon da guardian sing loina na mairoi sing da ithum bijan nabagi damakta spelling competition is
Father of a student of class 9 studying in the Brighter School, Poijing, Nambol, has taken strong exception to the incident of beating up his son black and blue by the founder of the school, Techma Chinglen, leaving a lot of injury marks on his body. He appealed to the various student organizations to take up appropriate action against the founder of the school who thrashed a young student so badly. The incident happened on Friday last when their teacher called them out to the field as there was practical class in the 4th period. As the student had to pass in front of the classroom of class 10, he just took a glance as he was passing. For that, the school founder pulled his son by the ears inside the teaching staff's room and beat him up cruelly, his father said. Vice President of All Manipur Working Journalists Union, Amju, Ratan Luangcha, has been elected National General Secretary of Indian Journalists Union, IJU. The decision to elect him as the National General Secretary was taken during the plenary session which started at Bhubaneswar yesterday. Spokesperson of Committee for Kojiri and Zuko Land Resolution, N. Rajendro, has expressed heartfelt gratitude and thanks to all the civil society organizations, political parties and individuals who had extended all-out support to the 24-hour statewide general strike called by the committee in protest against the encroachment on Zuko Valley in Manipur's territory by Nagaland and also the flagrant indifference of the state government. A severe rainstorm that lashed large parts of Imphal East district yesterday had reportedly blown away many houses, sheds, schools and uprooted trees and bamboos. The severe impact of the storm was felt at Chingarel Tejpur, Waiton Mamang Lekai, Yumnam Kunau, etc. Electric poles erected at Waiton Lokon were also uprooted. Ward member E. Premjit drew the attention of the authority concerned to repair the damaged power poles as soon as possible. On the other hand, the rainstorm had also reportedly unleashed widespread devastations at More border town. The blessing-seeking ceremony of the first Manipuri feature film of Sajik Thaba Films, Ningol, was held at the office of Film Forum Manipur at Lamphel. Vice Chairman of the forum, Oken Amakcham, Secretary Somen Moirangcha, Advisor N. Jit and noted singer Hamom Naba were the main guests. The producer of the film is Rishi Hunch, screenplay Y. Kumarjit and director Surjakanta. The main cast are Sadananda, Kaiku, Gokul and Bala. Director Surjakanta said Ningol was originally filmed in 35mm black and white in 1975-76 but underwent technical problems. Residents of Imphal Municipality Ward numbers 9, 11 and 12 in Keshampad Assembly constituency today organized a social service camp under the supervision of MLA Laishom Ibomcha. Leaders of local clubs of the areas on behalf of the people thanked the MLA on the good works being taken up by him for maintaining cleanliness in the localities. From his side, MLA Laishom Ibomcha said overcrowding due to rise in population has led to reduction in the size of drains flowing inside Imphal, increasing the need to clean them regularly. He assured maximum assistances from his side for regular cleaning of the drains and maintaining constant flow of water in areas covered under his constituency. To clear the waste blocking the flow of Vaishal Maril, which had led to frequent inundation in many localities of the surrounding constituencies, the cleaning of Vaishal Maril has been going on for the last 3 years, he said. He advised people to stop the habit of throwing waste after tightly packing it in polythene bags and said the mission of keeping Vaishal Maril clean and stopping artificial floods will succeed only when the people are aware of their responsibilities. Ibomcha said that it was very unfortunate that some self-proclaimed social workers are trying to malign his image.
Kilometer 1.4 sangosi kolas thagi baji chaitra ngai matung ahan mani mari damu thagachare na I I same person no han yeng de na ibi masi am lai bok thibani masi su masi to wi do phai akoi raj to bu kangbu raj to bu ge haina chok to bu kangbu era gi to hum to ke man de madu patam khar gi ero akoi gi social service to ga akoi gi kanu gi cultural le type chathar ba adu gi phiu mali.
Police intervention was needed to quell a face-off between residents of Thangmaiban, Maisnam Lekai and Muji Kul over the use of water of 2 ponds located at the 2 places. According to reports, one of the parties raised objections at the naming of the pond at Thangmaiban, Maisnam Lekai as Dimdai Jung, as the pond was used together by both communities since the past many years. On the other hand, the other pond at Muji Kul was brought from a person. In today's national and international news, Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh said Pakistan should extend active support in tackling terrorism as it is facing the same crisis. He was speaking at the SBI Officers Convention in Lucknow today. Reacting to Pakistan's comment over Defence Minister Manohar Parikar's remarks that terrorists have to be neutralized only through terrorists, Singh said that the entire world knows who is promoting terrorism. He said that India is taking every possible step to eliminate this menace and Pakistan should cooperate in dealing with terrorism. Earlier, Pakistan had expressed serious concern over the defence minister's remarks. Taking on Congress, Singh said that Congress is disappointed on the success of Narendra Modi-led NDA government. He said Jan Dhan Yojana is a most successful scheme and it has made record in the Guinness Book. He said Prime Minister Jeevan Jyoti Yojana and Prime Minister Bima Yojana will also touch the maximum height of success. The controversial hanging of Parliament attack convict Afzal Guru had been carried out for political reasons by the previous Congress-led UPA government, which had informed him only hours before, former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah said on Sunday. Out for a dinner with his sister at a Delhi restaurant, Omar received a call from the then Home Minister Sushil Kumar Shinde informing him that he had signed the papers for Guru to be hanged early next morning and asking him to make law and order arrangements. Even as a last-minute effort, Omar said, "I asked the Home Minister whether he was sure that nothing can be done. He said no, as he had signed the paper and warrant has been issued and asked me to deal with the implications." Pointing out that the cases of assassins of Rajiv Gandhi and Beyant Singh had been handled differently, he said, "The fact is, whether we like it or not, he was hanged for political reasons. It's a fact." Nepali authorities urged thousands of villagers on Sunday to move to safety after a landslide likely triggered by recent earthquakes blocked a river, raising fears of a devastating flash flood, officials said. The landslide at Ramche village in Myagdi district, about 140 km 90 miles northwest of Kathmandu, struck on Saturday night and blocked the Kali Gandaki river. If a large volume of water was to build up and break through the blockage, downstream floods could reach as far as India. We have asked villagers along the riverside in these districts to move to safer places, Interior Ministry official Lakshmi Prasad Dhakal told Reuters, referring to the districts of Parbat, Siangja, Gulmi, Palpa, Nawalparasi and Chitwan. The river flows into India where it is known as the Gandak. A Somali member of parliament has been shot dead in Mogadishu in an attack by suspected Islamist militants. Security officials said that Yusuf Dirir was killed when gunmen opened fire on his car. 3 workers from the Transport Ministry also died in a separate drive-by shooting on Saturday. The attacks in the capital city came as a number of people were killed in clashes between Al-Shabaab gunmen and government troops in southern Somalia. Police said that Dirir had been killed when gunmen in a minibus blocked his route and sprayed the car with bullets. He was a man that has long served his country and wanted to see a united Somalia, said Speaker of Parliament Mohammad Osman Jawari. Local media said that another MP had also been wounded in the incident and was in hospital. A British man who had his head ripped off from his spine in a car accident has survived, a media report said on Sunday. Indian origin neurosurgeon Anand Kamath reattached Tony Cowen's skull to his spine with a metal plate and bolts in a rare operation. Mr. Cowen now hopes to go home soon, Mirror Online reported. Tony Cowen from Newcastle City met with an accident on September 9 last year when his car hit a speed bump, spun out of control and crashed into a telephone pole. His heart stopped and he had to be resuscitated by paramedics at the location before being rushed to a hospital. Cowen sustained a fracture in his neck and complete spinal cord injury, an injury medics describe as almost unsurvivable. He was not brain damaged even though his head was snapped off from his spine and it was only being held in place by tissue and muscle at the time of crash. Irish Prime Minister Enda Kenny on Saturday evening welcomed the results of Friday's referendum over same-sex marriage, saying that Ireland has become the first country in the world to vote for equal marriage. Today, Ireland made history, the first country in the world to vote for equal marriage. I welcome that and thank all those who voted yesterday, Kenny said. With today's yes vote, we have disclosed who we are. A generous, compassionate, bold and joyful people, he said in a statement. The Irish Prime Minister said Friday's referendum was about inclusiveness and equality, about love and commitment being enshrined in the Constitution. He said the decision makes every citizen equal and will strengthen the institution of marriage for all existing and future marriages. At Dublin Castle, returning officer Riona Ní Flangale declared that a total of 1,201,607 people, 62.1%, voted in favour, with 734,300 or 37.9% against, giving a majority of 467,307. The total valid poll was 1,935,907. And now let's take a look at the top stories once again. Stop widening works along Thidim Road if it's not going to be completed soon, says MLA Laishom Ibomcha. And allow voters to elect their favourite candidates without applying any pressure tactics and ensure free and fair ADC polls, says Nemcha Kipgen. Thanks for joining us and do stay tuned for more updates.